Fiji is in crisis. Many of the foods we choose to eat are making us sick. The enemies live in our homes. Instant noodles, cheap imported oils and spreads, vaccine and table sugar. All slow, creeping killers causing obesity, heart disease and diabetes. As a surgeon, I've often had to make the difficult decision of removing a leg to save a life. Most diabetic patients come with badly infected injuries, and they are either unaware that they have diabetes or they seek medical attention too late. 2 Fijians every day lose a leg because of diabetes complications. But we all have the power to change this, while still enjoying tasty food and saving money.
The solution to good health is right here in Fiji's original cuisine. All the root crops and dalo, the yam, the kumala, all the tropical fruits, and then all the greens. In fact, if you walk into any village or farm or market in Fiji, you'll see the toolkit for good nutrition.
The key to good health is growing all around us. It's cheap, it's easy to make, and it tastes great.
Okay, today we're going to make a Christmas cake, a type of Christmas cake, but using cassava. So there's no butter, no flour, no eggs, and no sugar.
No sugar.
No sugar.
Really?
Really. Trust me, you're the doctor, but I'm the chef. Okay?
Okay.
All right. For our cassava Christmas cake recipe, you'll need cassava meal, satwa flour, fresh grated coconut, lolo, ripe vundi, ripe mango, ripe bananas, fresh diced pineapple, dry pawpaw, dry banana, virgin coconut oil, and honey. Okay, the first thing is grated cassava, and you could use dry cassava meal or fresh grated cassava. Then I'm going to add a bit of the satwa.
Satwa. It's actually a traditional Indian combination of 7 grains.
I love the cakiness it gives it. Mix those really quickly. I'm going to add some fresh grated coconut to the cassava and the satwa. While I'm doing this, I'm going to get you to slice a ripe mango, about 4 or 5 very ripe bananas, and a very ripe vundi, the type you'd almost throw away. And you can kind of mash them together with a fork. Come on, mash, mash.
Mash it away.
Okay, so this is dried pawpaw and dried banana, Fijian dried pawpaw and banana. And I've just put hot water on them to soften them up. You keep the juice to sweeten the batter with later.
So Rob, without the sugar, where is the sweetness coming from this cake?
From right here. You know when fruits are really ripe? They're super sweet. Also from the dry fruit.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
because that's very sweet.
Yes.
You don't need refined sugar. We can just throw this in here now. A good masher. And the dry fruit.
You know, Rob, 30% of the population in Fiji have diabetes. And that's due to the excessive use of sugar. In Fiji, we like to drink a lot of tea, and that includes 4, 5, 6 teaspoons of sugar.
Crazy, yeah.
With cake that has sugar, and pies, and breads, and pancakes. Sugar.
I mean, I guess the point here is that you just don't need the sugar. It's in the fruit, and it's a more complex, healthier sugar. And it's still going to be sweet. Trust me. So I'm going to use a little bit of the soaking liquid from the dry fruit, making sure the batter's wet enough. And you can't have a cake in Fiji without lolo. And that adds that richness. So it's a wet looking batter, but it dries up as it cooks. Yeah, ha ha. Looks like muck, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm going to oil this. Good to go.
And you've beautifully painted the pan with coconut oil, eh?
Just so it doesn't stick.
And coconut oil, like cassava, comes as a whole food with all vitamins and the minerals that come with it also, eh?
Okay, in the oven at about 180 for 40 minutes. Good. Flip it over. There we are.
Oh, can't believe it's cassava cake.
It is cassava cake, trust me. Okay, last step for this. We're going to heat up some honey, friend honey. We're going to make a natural glaze.
Okay.
This is the same dried fruit that's in the cake, softened up in hot water. Put a bit of pineapple, just for colour, and zing. So what will happen is the honey will kind of loosen up as soon as it heats. And then you've got to reduce it a bit to bring it back to like a thickness. Just let that simmer. It only takes about maybe 7 minutes. It's kind of like a fruit glaze.
Color is just beautiful, Rob. And it's just smelling as sweet as ever.
Do I need to call a doctor? It looks like a Christmas cake.
Maybe it looks better than a Christmas cake. Nice and easy, nice and easy.
Okay, you ready for this?
Yes,
Go.
I am. Speechless. Nice and sweet. But there was no sugar.
None. You may be wanting to move to this plate quite soon.
I will be moving there soon, Rob.